5 minutes a day that will literally change your life. My name is Lana Bugela. I am a hypnotherapist, and today I will share with you this simple, very simple exercise. Actually, you are doing it every night. You are doing it, but you are doing it wrong. And by doing it wrong, you are programming yourself to live not the way you like. I won't say like miserable or bad, because you can live a really good life, but still, it's not that life. You know what I mean? That life. When we want to achieve something, we have a picture of it, like, I want to feel this, I want to be this, I want to earn so much money, I want to be healthy, wealthy, I want to be slim, and I want to have good relationships, and so on. But we often don't have that. Why? Because we are constantly programming ourselves to fail in all those aspects by doing this 5 minutes exercise absolutely wrong. So subscribe please, and also put that like to this video, and I'm gonna share with you this little secret. So when we go to bed, we are actually in the trance, in the state when we are very, very, very vulnerable. Vulnerable not in a bad way, but vulnerable because we can put in our mind absolutely anything. Just can you imagine? You can program yourself to be whatever you want, to feel whatever you want, and so on. Because when we go to bed, our brain goes from beta waves through alpha waves to delta waves and gamma waves, and so on. So those waves like gamma, it's when we are deep asleep. But beta waves is when we are attentive, when we are communicating, talking, walking, so on. But there is a very important state, alpha state. I bet you heard about that. So alpha state, it's the state when we are already not like here, but we are not asleep. Can you relate to that feeling when you go to bed and you are even dreaming already, but you still can hear what happens around you? If someone comes to your room and just says, "Wake up," you're gonna hear that and wake up, open your eyes and say, "Oh my God, what do you want from me?" So that state, it's like in between state when we can put in our brain everything. And actually, you are doing that. So when you are going to bed, what do you remember? You remember the day before, and you remember all bad things that happened to you. Yeah? Most of us do. We are remembering like we failed, how bad we were talking to our kids. We are regretting some stuff, regretting responding to some people in that way or in other way. We regret everything that we've done wrong. And of course, there are some situations when we did good. For example, you had some meeting and you were good at that meeting. But what you're gonna play in your mind before going to bed? You're gonna play those little things where you could be better. So the meeting was great, but you remember some downs, not the ups. Oh, yeah? So that's the case. Our subconscious mind is trained to find bad stuff. Why is it so? Because it's the survival mode. It thinks that in this way, your subconscious mind is protecting you from doing these mistakes all over again. But in fact, we are attracting everything that we are thinking about. So if you think that you were wrong, you did wrong, blah, 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 you are programming yourself on low self-esteem. You are programming yourself to have the same experience over and over again, even you don't realize that. But that's the way it is. One more thing that you are doing before going to bed. You are thinking and planning the next day. It's actually also an automatic response of our brain. Before going to bed, we're like, okay, I need to plan. I will do this, this, this. I need to wake up at this time, blah, blah, blah. So what's wrong with that? One thing, we are planning too much. We used to live in the time when we are rushing so much. We even cannot sense our own life. So by rushing like that, we plan a lot of things to be done. So we say, okay, I need to walk my dog, I need to take my kids to school, I need to do that project, I need to train, I need to go to see my best friend, and I need to call my mom, and also I need to cook, and I need to clean my house, and also I need to feed my kids, and I need to plan their lunches, and so on. Overwhelming, isn't it? So, but the main reason that I tell you this stuff is that in the evening you go to bed and you think, oh my God, I had so many plans for this day and they're not fulfilled. And I couldn't do it. So I'm failure. I'm a loser. I couldn't do it. I have so much stuff to be done and it's not done. And oh my gosh, it's so bad. I feel so bad. Why is it so? And then you plan again even more stuff for the next day. And the next day comes, you had coffee, you were walking with your friend, maybe someone called you, and like the day passes by. And again in the evening, you are laying down in your own bed and thinking again, oh my God, I have a lot of things to do and I couldn't do it and I'm a failure and again, I need to plan more. So that's the vicious cycle. And that time when your brain is so suggestible, you put inside bad stuff. That's how you program yourself for a miserable life, regretting all things that you are doing. So what is this 5 minutes exercise? As I told you, it's very important. You don't need anything. You don't need pen, you don't need paper, you don't need some special occasion, you don't need special place, you don't need at all anything. Just you, your bed, and your subconscious mind. So you need, during these 5 minutes before falling asleep, to think, what have you done good during the day that passed? What things were great? You can remember how good is to be alive. You can remember how your kid was smiling to you. You can remember your tasty breakfast. You can remember that cup of coffee, that first sip. You can remember how good you were at that goddamn meeting, telling all that stuff that you've planned to do. Of course, my example. I can lie down in bed and say, oh my God, I'm Ukrainian, I have an accent, and again, I was filming YouTube and I was not very clear about some words and blah, blah, blah. Wrong! What will I do? I will lay down in my bed and think, oh my God, I'm progressive woman. I'm so good now. I was so bad before, but now I'm so good. I'm doing good. I'm continuing to develop my English, to speak English and to film those videos and to give my experience to people. I continue because this is what I am. This is what I want to do. I want to grow and I'm doing that. Oh my God, I'm so good on that. That's why again and again I'm sitting here and filming you videos because I feel good about it. I feel that I'm growing. Can you relate to that? So, when you do this, laying down and remembering the day, you remember everything good. Only good stuff should go in. Remember, you are very suggestible at those 5 minutes. And next, you should plan your next day. Yes, that's what your brain do. Your brain does. Your brain just programmed for planning. It is a good planner. So, you need to plan. But please plan like 5 things, small things, which gonna be done. For example, plan that cup of coffee. Yeah, it's a cheat code. Plan that cup of coffee with your friend or plan that cup of coffee with yourself. Just sitting and feeling great about it. Just feeling that sip. Just feeling alive. Plan a walk, a short walk, 5 minutes walk around your block with your dog, maybe. Plan that hug with your kid. Really? Oh my God, you will fulfill all those tasks so fast. Then you can plan, for example, evening with your husband or wife or partner, doesn't matter. Plan that and do it. And the next night, you will lay in your bed and think, oh my God, I've done everything I've planned. So that's the cheat code for feeling great, feeling good and transform your life because you're gonna attract only good stuff in your life when you use those 5 minutes, when you are the most suggestible, when you use them in the right way. And also, if you want to change something in some particular area of your life, you can also use this exercise. Let's imagine that you have problems in your relationships and you need to improve them. So you lay down in bed and 5 minutes, 2 minutes, you need to remember everything good about your partner. Just remember how he or she is adorable. What for did you fall in love with this partner? What he or she does great? What is so good about him or her? Why do you love that person? Don't think anything bad. Only good stuff goes in. Yes, maybe for the first time, if you have some problems, it could be difficult, but force yourself here. Just for some first nights. And then, for next 3 minutes, plan the next day with your partner. Just think how you wake up and you just go brew that coffee and you bring it to bed to your partner. And your partner feels good. Then your partner needs to go to work and you plan that kiss, that special kiss. Not that, but that kiss with energy, that kiss with I trust in you, that kiss have a good day kiss. So plan it ahead in your head, laying down 5 minutes before falling asleep. You can plan evening. If you are used to just watch Netflix in the evening, plan that you're gonna move closer to your partner and put your head on his or her shoulder and you're gonna be together and how it feels like, how it looks like, and so on. Just make yourself great about feeling your partner next to you. Plan it. And you will see how this area of your life gonna change completely, transform. And you're gonna feel amazing about it. Guys, that works so good. Only 5 minutes. And all your life is changed. So if you like this video and you wanna do this exercise, please write down in the comments below, I will do this 5 minutes exercise. This is also programming of your subconscious mind. Yep, you are doing it right now, not for me, but for you. Just write it down in the comments below. And also please subscribe to this channel, press on that like button, and you're gonna see more videos about your subconscious mind and how to program it easily. Program it the way you want it. My name is Lana Bugela. I am a hypnotherapist and I also have an Instagram. You can follow it and DM me the word hypnosis and I will send you a complete free hypnotic audio about your potential, how to open up your true potential and become your authentic self. So just follow Instagram and DM me the word hypnosis and I will see you in the next video.